Yeah, okay, good. It just portaled me over there. The game decided that I had done enough boat crime and put me in jail. The time cops found us. We can't be just messing about the timeline like this just for insurance adjustment. Who do we think we are? 2 deaths. You can't just muck about the timeline. Alright, we went back here. Stowaway that had died in the barrel. Nothing else. Let's go to the other side. The curse of incompetence spread to us. Oh, there is. Oh, we can see how the crab died, of course. Aha. It is the crab demon. Is that all? No. Here, let me rip you to shreds. Yup. Seems about right. Why would you ever ask the crab demon, is that all? Because the answer is no. No, it's got lots more to give you. Okay, I have a question. You all have guns, right? Like, there's a whole room full of guns. Use the guns! Gave as good as he got. Yeah, fair enough. But what about everybody else, though? Like, I get this guy's got one. Who is this and how did they die? Is that all? Oop, not shot, but kinda got with a lot of things. We're gonna say speared, I guess. Speared makes the most sense. Also, hot damn, those look like some real good crab meat. Like, imagine how good that tender crab meat is in this thing. Mountains of it. Mm. Eight, 9. Found all the soldiers of the sea. Cool. Still have a lot of questions about that chapter, though. A lot of unnamed dead people. All you can eat sushi. I don't know that I would have it as, like, actual sashimi. Crab demon seems like something you cook. I like raw fish, but I would cook crab demon. Also, don't want to shoot a hole in the boat. Gotta have discipline. When the crab demon has made it aboard, I think that discipline goes out the window, personally. Is crab even edible as sashimi in knob crab form? Not really, I don't think. I've never had it. I mean, you can have shrimp. Studied those two. This level is just all corpsey. I think we've probably gone over everything on this level, too. Have we actually found all of the chapters yet? Let me see. Unholy Captives. Got all those. The calling. Got all those. We haven't figured out murder yet. Okay. Figured out loose cargo. Just need to find start of murder. We have not figured out all of the doom. We haven't seen the start of the doom. On the bow. Okay. Let's go look at the bow. Can we figure out how the goat died? No. I was wondering if we could look at the goat death. Okay, how do we get the start of the murder to anything that it says here? On the outside the first mate's window. Outside the first mate's window. Okay. That's the captain's quarters. I don't think we've been through all these, actually, now I think about it. Don't think that's the first mate's cabin. This, though. This might be. Shit. Huh. Let's go look at the ship map for a second. Captain's quarters, second mate, fourth mate. So this is on gun deck. First mate is here. Alright. So it's actually down a level. You don't need a backseat so hard, chat. I know to look on the map. I'll figure it out. We're good. Out the window. Haha! Start of murder.
Go back there!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Uh-huh. Interesting. So you're trying to knife them somehow. And now I know why you're hanging outside the window. Ooh. See, this looks like it's one of the worst deaths, honestly. Slowly bleeding out through your leg seems unfun. What happened to you? Just kind of laying here. Slacking off on the job, taking a nap. Okay. And there's a whole scene over there, too. Murder. Well, shot. The person that shot him is this person. We don't know. Okay. I'm assuming one of the mates, maybe like a third mate. Looks like an officer. Is this, how did they die? They got shot. Gun. I'm gonna say unknown officer. Alright. Hold up. I was thinking that we were going to look at this gentleman, or this one. Who the hell are you, and how are you dying? What the fuck? So this is after the person got strung up for murder? Interesting. I'm assuming this is the person that they, like, shot for murder. I love that they had to hang and shoot him, by the way. What you want to know is how nobody noticed the leg hanging out the window, with or without the rest of the corpse there. Yeah, kind of busy with all the crackening and stuff later, probably.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company,
which never does anything wrong, which also does nothing
to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Mr. Wolf. Okay, we're getting a lot of names here. Okay. So, Mr. Wolf being you, I'm guessing? No. You're the one actually doing the signaling of the fire. So. Yeah, this is a great spot to identify a lot of people. He didn't do anything wrong. Inappropriately blamed, huh? Oh, it's random chicken. God, I love that. Alright. This cook always just walking around with his fork. Oh, holy shit. The monkey's riding the goat. Yes! That's a great scene. What was he blamed for? Murder. The murder of Nunzio Pasquale, I think was the name? Sing Lao. Oh, who is this? I'm going to guess they didn't misidentify him. From Formosa. Was shot by many guns. By an unknown attacker. Do we say by Christian Wolf Gunner? I guess? That's fair, right? Like, that seems fair. Was he truly shot by many guns? I mean, maybe. It seems like it. And let's go identify Mr. Wolf. Well done. 3 more fates correct. Haha. Alfred Kestel, who we got? Nice. Another 5% down. Does it support controller on the PC? I don't know, Bumbleboard. Possibly? Oop. Yes, it does. There we go. I'd imagine it works better with the mouse, yes. I picked up my controller and I moved us a little bit, so... Yep. This is another death in this scene, huh? That's interesting. I also want to see... Okay, let's go to the murder. Because there was a few people who were named in this. Sing Lao. Christian Wolf was named. Nunzio Pasqua was named. Okay. There's Nunzio, who I somehow didn't notice. I'm gonna guess this is Nunzio. Wait for our swirly mist to do its thing. Come on, hurry up. I've got another ship lost in the Bermuda Triangle to do insurance adjustment on right after this.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senora Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello.
Nichols?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Doing mutiny.
Just sorting some things.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Yeah, alright. So, here's Nunzio. Or, who's actually... Yeah, you're being stabbed. And you're... Aha, Nichols. I see. Oh, damn. And another death already here, too. Clubbed. And there's the shell. And that's what's at the bottom of the sea over there that I can see sparkling. Got it. That's the bargain, I suppose. Anything else? No, it looks like that's it. Yeah, that was Huksang Lao who got shot by the firing line, yeah. Who was clubbed there. Not a corpse, just unconscious. Who is this? Nunzio. Second mate killed him. Bunch of greedy bastards. Was... I guess we can say knifed. By Edward Nichols. Also, let's go back and name Nichols too. Things are really starting to finally gel together. Okay. Yeah, Nichols is involved in a lot of shit, so that's pretty great. Feel like naming Nichols makes a lot. Nichols hacked up pretty bad, yeah. So now we just need the last chapter of the Doom. Right? Because we got everything else. The Doom and then the bargain will happen. Did we also get the end finished? I think so. Yeah, okay. So, Doom. On the bow. Okay. How are we missing what's on the bow, though? And there's really nothing. I can't, like, walk out there or anything. Huh. Arrows indicate the flow of time. Sure. Have I checked the poop deck? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's nice that it gives you an idea of the flow of how things go. There's the Doom Part 7. Doom Part 8. So let's go backwards through the Doom. Part 5, Part 4, Part 3. So those boots there, does that mean that that's where our hint is? Huh. I'm the boots. That would make sense. Good thing I wasn't following that around for a while. Yeah, I'm the boots. Okay. There's the big X there. Bow. Because I feel like it's gotta be... What part of the Doom are we missing exactly? Is it the end or the beginning of the Doom that we're missing? We're missing the beginning. On the gun deck. I'm wondering if they don't consider the bow as just the top deck? It might be below decks on the bow. Aha! Here we go. Got it. Easy peasy. That is a shitty death. We found the shittiest way to go. Oh god, it is the artist too, yeah. Oh, poor bastard. Okay. Getting some food. Okay, I feel like at this point we can actually name the rest of the officers too, maybe. I'll have to check that out. Because we already know the first mate, we know the third mate, right? Or second mate. No, second mate is Nichols. So we might actually be able to name the third and fourth mate by deduction pretty soon here. This is our artist, Edward Spratt. Shit himself to death? Crushed by Beast, I'm gonna say. Hold up. Where's the other death here? Topside. Hello? This doesn't look like a Kraken death. Looks like a poisoning or something. We haven't seen poisoned yet. There's a lot of murdering on the ship, yeah. By competence and incompetence.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
The Dane.
How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
Huh.
That was an accident. The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay, well. That's a lot of info to digest here. Not getting on, you bloody Dane. These people are leaving. You're gunning off with a bunch of books. Huh. Why? Okay. I have a just a quick question for you. Why are you doing the murdering on the fucking boat when you're about to leave? You can just wait until you're on the ocean and you don't have to fight another like 50 people, you idiot. God damn. They're even bad at the murder. This crew is very murdery, but real bad at all of it. There's nobody around right now. There's 3 people in a boat with them. And they're making, like, you're gonna make a bunch of noise. Alright, who is this? How did they die? This is somebody from Denmark. There's only one person from Denmark, so... we're gonna go with Lars Linda. And we're gonna go with Clubbed. Unknown attacker. You killed my brother. Minor, Evans, Nicole. Wallace, Gibbs, Farrell. Huh. Whew. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of memorization here. Moss. James. I'm not seeing the same last name. Booth, Brennan, O'Hagan, Shirley, Peters. I'm not seeing it. Samuel Peters and Nathan Peters. So, which of them has already died? Did we even see that? Huh. I'm gonna take a guess for now. The Peters brothers, yeah. Oh boy. Who is this? What fate befell them? So these are all the people that, oh god, have like wandered off on boats and things like that. So those people were all trying to escape, and who knows where they went. Ay ay ay. Huh. I feel like this is where we need to do a lot of extra thinking. Some of them have just died off camera. Yep. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go back. One soul was killed by a terrible beast. Someone was shot. Oh, right. He's the one that's on the port walk. That's going to be hard to identify. I wanted to see... There's somebody who was shot early on by someone on the boat. That's in the last chapter. The unholy captives. Is this maybe one of the Peters brothers? Possible. Because they're talking about the ropes. Spiked by a beast, spiked by beast. Oh no, the calling. Yeah, this is the one that I'm thinking of. Shot by a gun from an unknown passenger. Yes. Hold your fire. So the person that shot him was him, right? We know basically everybody else from Formosa now. So it can only be Jotan. Alright. Which also means that you're the one that shot Edward Nichols. Good time for a vengeance-based killing. I see. Smart guy. So we want to go to the calling. And Edward Nichols was shot by... Shiotan. I have no idea if I'm saying that correct. Probably not. Who is this and how did they die? We didn't really see this. They're just kind of being held, and I don't really know. Okay, so they're first in this one. This unknown soul was crushed by falling cargo. So would this be one of the Peters? I'm going to guess that this is the other Peters, because this is the loose cargo. We said that it was killed by Nathan Peters, so we're going to say Samuel Peters. Can we look at the scene again? Yes, we can. This unknown soul succumbed to a tragic illness. Don't know who this was. We have to kind of go through a few things here now. Oh, and I don't know who this one is either. I think that this is actually shot by Edward Nichols, though, if I remember correctly. Right? Yep. Man, Edward got up to some fucked up shit. What are you doing, Edward? Edward got real greedy. Memories. Okay. Depicted in the Justice at Sea sketch there. Not sure who this is. Sometimes you just want a shell. Yeah. is in the loose cargo scene. Okay. I'm gonna go through and see if we can't solve or remember any other ones real quick here. That one's not gonna be easy. So where are you from? Show memories on deck map. They're in the bitter cold one. I feel like that's one of the Russians. You know things are bad when both the first and second mate have both the organized separate mutinies. Yeah. I don't know that the second mate necessarily mutinied, though. It's more... he tried to do some kind of hidden crime. Like, steal the shell somehow. They were spiked. Thomas Sefton was crushed. This person got crushed. I don't know who they are. Okay. That unknown soul. Two people who were clawed. Wait, Charles Minor was burned to death. Okay, so something's wrong here. Because we've named at least 3 people. Interesting. Because we have 3 people named for sure, with their full deaths. First memory. Take him to the carpenters. They said Charles and he was vomiting. So this has got to be it, right? Never been on a farm, Charlie. Mind your shoes now. Okay. So it's definitely Charles. So who do we have wrong? That's a good question. Is there another person by that name? I don't think so. I'm almost positive that's the only Charles. Oh, there is. I thought that I looked through. Edward Nichols was shot, and Charles Hirsch. Thank you, chat. Yeah, there were 2 Charles. Cool. It is a big list, yes. Oh, I feel like we've done a lot, and there are a lot of names that we have not figured out yet. Oofda. Person was electrocuted. Charles Histic was burned to death. They were shot. Speared. Ah, is that Hall? Hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. Uh-oh. Oh, it was clubbed by Samuel Peters. No, it was clubbed by, we named Samuel Peters correctly. It's Nathan Peters that clubbed them. Which also means... let's go back here. Okay, so Nathan Peters is... this man. We need to make sure that this is Nathan Peters. Oh, there it is. Now the other question is what is their fate? They're alive. They left somewhere. I have no idea where, though. So that's a good question. We've got to figure out where they were leaving to. I'm not sure how we find that. Who is this and how did they die? Oh yeah, we never even found the body on that one. It could be like a gunner's mate or something. I could take a total guess, but I don't really know. This person blasted by an explosion. This dude seemed like a badass, but he got ripped to shreds. He's been in a lot of things. Alright, we can name Martin in this one. Yeah, so Martin is who I thought it was. Let's name Martin right now. That's Martin Perot. Or Perot. A lot of disappearances. And I guess once we figure out everything else, we get bargain. And that's when we'll unlock things. Killed by a sword by an unknown toppin. Shit. It was this one that killed him. I'll have to figure that out in a second too. And go, and that's all. Enough. Captain cannot be trusted. It's one of the officers. It could be John Davies. Could be fourth mate. Let me just think about this for a second. No, those are all the mates. Second mate, first mate. No, that could be fourth mate. That'd make sense if it's fourth mate. I'm gonna say John Davies. Right, unknown attacker. Oh, God. This is the mutiny. How does anybody survive this? Don't go to sea. Wait. Hold up. Where are you? Oh, it's... Oh, wait. This might be the fourth mate. Uh-oh. Just thinking about, like, the actual hats. This could be... Oh, God. Who would he be then? Hold up. John Davies, fourth mate. Could also be... We know who the gunner is. Could be Helmsman? Might be Helmsman. Purser. Leave it as an unknown officer for now. I'm gonna say that's John Davies. I'm pretty sure. And then he got clubbed by this asshole. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Tell Pete's mother. So who's Pete? Tried to pull him back to save him. So it might be part of the escape? Could have been a lot earlier too, though. He's not Pete, we know that. We might need to look back through all of the memories that this person's been in and find out when they were around with Pete. Okay, I'll think about that for a second. These all people ran. Hoofda. Well, well, well. Hoofda. It looks like we're pretty close to getting some more of the escape stuff. We need to figure out who this guy is. That's really important. He's in a lot of things. This person's gotta be the helmsman. Just has to be. And God, totally wild guess for the carpenter. There's a lot of wild guessing that's gonna go on here, I think, eventually.
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Uh-oh. Hello?
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in
Okay,
the boat.
we already saw this.
Before I forget.
Hold up.
You killed my brother. What? That was an accident.
Yeah, it kind of froze up and I think it just dumped us back in.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I should have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay. Interesting. So we could head out. I'm gonna solve the rest of this mystery, though, damn it. There are a lot of deaths that we have not accounted for. A lot of deaths. Hoofda. Alright, I want to start on... Felt like we were close to a lot of the stuff in the escape. So let's go to escape. First mate Stewart was killed by a sword with from an unknown top man. Yes, that guy. This guy seems key to a bunch of things. So the first memory is in loose cargo. Huh. Yeah, it lets us know if we're right in groups of 3. When they were killed by an unknown passenger. It feels like it's going to be tough to figure out the passengers. There's not a lot, and like there's not a lot to go on with them, and it's not a lot to see where they're trying to escape to sometimes. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Yeah, this whole thing was kind of a mess. If we go to the ship layout, does it tell us like any of the passenger cabins or anything? Bosun and bosun mate. There's the stewards and the midshipmen. Passengers are down in the orlop deck. Okay. And the purser's office is down there too. So that gives us an idea of a few things. Okay. Was it always raining? No. That's when he yelled at us that the storm was coming through. That happens when you finish enough that you can be done. But we're not done. We're gonna 100% this. We're figuring everybody out. It's once you've seen all of the scenes. I wish there was an easier way to jump into a specific spot. We want to go... Those are soldiers of the sea. It's the Doom, unholy captives. Loose cargo is down in cargo hold. Let's go and take a look at this. Yeah, you just kind of have to find the corpses all over again, yeah. Kind of obnoxious. I believe there's a good quote from Ty Tuesday on that at one point, where if anybody tells you that you shouldn't have fast travel in your game, you slap them. Something like that, which seems about right. There's really very, very little reason to have fast travel in your game, to not have fast travel in your games.
Wait! Wait! No!
This is one of the guys that tries to escape on the boat later, too. Okay, and he said he saw the whole thing, yeah. There's the Dane. Yep. So that's what they were talking about. You killed my brother! Rolling out a barrel. Anybody specific? Trying to get like context clues as to what people's jobs are, what they're doing. You know, all of our Formosa people. Huh. This motherfucker just carrying 2 of them. Don't get trapped behind bars. I will try. Okay, apparently can't see... Oh. I can see through the floor, but I can't see those people. Interesting. Okay. I mean, we could make guesses based on what people are doing here, but I don't know, there's not great context clues right now. I want to go and check that second death in this part, which is over here. The first death in the game, before they even left port. I mean, 2 of them, I guess. The person that was stowed away. Is it still the exact same scene? I guess it is. It looks like... No, it's a little forward in time, I think. Yeah, everybody's kinda... like, seconds forward. Half a second. They're not exactly the same. They're like a half a second apart. Yeah. That buff motherfucker is the fastest. Took a whole step, even holding 2. Let's just hoist away, lower away. Okay. No context for people's names or anything. Alright. That's where the stowaway broke their neck. Yes, that is exactly where it was. Okay. So let's find the death of Solomon Said again. We're going to take a couple of guesses as to some of the people that are around here, because we know there's a couple of Russians that are here for that, and we also know that there's, like, a friend of his that also speaks, they're from India? Yeah. Isn't it on... Hold up. Where exactly is this death? It should be in the crew part. Where are the crewmen? On the Orlop deck. Okay. So this is Orlop deck. Is it you? I think this is him. Yeah. Stop your cheating and worry about yourself. Okay.
Saya tutup. Good.
Okay. So, I mean, we can make an educated guess about this motherfucker. There's a few passengers from India is the thing. They look like a Renfred. I'm gonna take a guess on Renfred. Okay. And you. Crushed by a terrible beast. Could be somebody from India. Just trying to think. I'm gonna fill in some of that. We know that the Russians are over here playing cards. So we've got a couple of Russians. I think this is one of the ones that we really wanted to identify. No, he's the one that got pulled overboard. Okay. They're playing friendly cards with, in that photo too, though, so I imagine that that other guy's a Russian. Just as a guess. This one here. He's actually in this one, too. So this is one of the Russians, I'm guessing. Only 2 people spoke Russian, but I've got to assume that... Ah! Nice. Okay. Alarkus Nikishin. Nice. Lars Linda is clubbed by Nathan Peters. And Abraham Akbar. Hell yeah. Who are you? Oh! Oh, you're that mother... You look different here. Holy shit. Okay. I'm guessing you're the last. That's gotta make sense. Which means... Oh boy. And a bunch of things. Perished in escape part 3. We need to go to the other escape parts because he kills someone here. Yes. This is where he gets Alexei Toporov. So that seems like the 2 Russians. So then who the hell are you? It's a good question, ain't it? Wait. It's that motherfucker? No, no, no. So wait, why isn't he in this scene? Or... Huh? Okay, I think that it's going back is why. So we need to go to the scene that we're actually on. Right? I think that's the problem. Yes. Yeah, okay. Here we go. This unknown soul met an unknown fate. Well, piss. Don't have a lot of context clues for you, huh? So we've named this as Renfred Rajub, but it could easily be the last person from India, which is William Wasim. I'm gonna think about that. Gotta remember that. That helps us anyways. Discovered a couple more people. There are 3 Russians. Well, we've already identified at least one of them then, so... Those are the other 2. I thought there was 3 Russians as well, but that means if it's not an option, we already identified one of them. Right? Fell overboard. Oh, maybe not. Leonid... Oh, Leonid Volkov. And that's a topman. Alexei Toporov is a seaman. Wait, hold up. Okay. Why didn't it give us that option then? Because it didn't give us the option to name him. Did it? Ah, there we go. Leonid Volkov. That's who we want to call you. Which also means that I need to change it in... The escape. Not a seaman. We want Leonid Volkov. Alright, we have done... Oh, cool. Bitter Cold. We want Bitter Cold Part 2. The cow. Where is the cow? Is this game good? It's very interesting. Take him to the carpenter's, get him wrapped, and see to his last rites.
One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain.
So somebody else who's dead in this scene.
Here?
They're doing last rites.
Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
So we got the butcher. Could just be a passenger. Weird, named Charlie. Yeah, this is a very interesting puzzle mystery game. Okay. You have a monkey. What the hell does that say about you? Let's think about that for just a second. If you've got a monkey, who would have a monkey? Oh, shoot. Yeah, you must be used to only big streamers if you think they allow only subs. Everybody does that. Okay. Or who visited Africa. I mean, who says that it's Africa? You. So... there. Let's look at the passenger list real quick. We've got England. Not a lot of passengers left. Oh god, I forgot there's another person from India. It could have been the ship's steward. Zungi Sathi could have been the person that was helping the sick guy too. It didn't necessarily have to be. They actually have a hat too, so that might actually make more sense. The steward, especially the jobs they're doing. Shit, this could be the steward. We're naming them as William Wasim, but maybe I'm wrong. I actually think it might be Zungi. It'd make a lot more sense. And just think about this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes a little more sense. Am I gonna finish this tonight? No. Do the viewers ever help you solve their fates? Absolutely not. Please no. Hello. Yes, thank you. I'd like to see who you are. Okay. We actually named this person too, right? Yeah, we named them correctly. So we've got them perfect. I wish there was a way to see the check marks for that. Let's come to illness as well. So on the illness one... Whoa, okay. It talks about how it's only the certain people that got sick.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption.
And it's not contagious.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it.
So somebody else
They
from
must
India.
have picked it up at the Alaska house. I
Right?
checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What
Yeah.
are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
It's also hanging out with all the other Indian passengers and stuff, right? This is the guy with the monkey. And this is third mate? And this is some lazy motherfucker that's sitting here. I don't know. Why are you here? Why would they be here? Could be the surgeon's mate. That would make sense, right? And then this would be the ship's surgeon. Like, it has to be. I would assume. I'm making a lot of assumptions here. Part of the problem is we don't know if they're alive on the Canary Islands. We don't know where they were trying to go. Hey, monkey. Looks like a Charles. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this is one of our Indian crewmen. There we go. That's Renfred Rajab. James Wallace, surgeon's mate. And Paul Moss was killed by Leonid Volkov, which we figured out. Okay, cool. So we identified one of the Russians, too. Which almost certainly means that we know where the last Russian is. We need to go back to the last bitter cold one.